Welcome everybody back to the VODs channel. Today we played some Cuphead, something I hadn't played in a while. We tried to beat King Dice, and let's just say it went horribly, very horribly. You can't, they always tell you, you can't take shortcuts in life, and, well, let's just say Cuphead's no different. I decided, you know what, I don't need practice, I can beat this, I'm not gonna have any issues. Yeah, let's just say I suffered for an hour trying to beat, and King Dice to, no avail. But if you guys love suffering, you'll love watching this VOD. Yeah. Anyways, make sure to subscribe to the new VOD channel. If you guys don't know, if you're coming from the main channel, this is my second channel where I put all the VODs for my streams. Every single stream will be eventually a VOD on YouTube. So you can watch it at any time, and there won't be any problems with the VODs going away or anything. They'll always be here, so you can watch them a year later, 2 years, 10 years later. They'll all be here on this channel. Yeah, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and enjoy the video. Just slap it on while you're doing homework or something like that, and enjoy. Alright, we should be live. What's up, chat? How are we today? You know what's bad? I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I think I did. We were going out one day, not like in our local area, and we had gone to like a Hobby Lobby, I think it was. It was Hobby Lobby or something like that. And we had been in the parking lot, and someone had hit our car, and when we were driving out, away from the store, we noticed something, and we thought it was like trash. So my dad picked it off the front of the windshield because it was like in the wiper. And so he picks it off the wiper, and then he realizes that it's a piece of paper with a note on it about someone whacking our car with their door. It must have been in the parking lot. They whacked their car door. It was a yellow car, and so it left like a little dent. But in the end, it wasn't worth it to go through all the stuff because of the way insurance works. It just wasn't worth it for us to try to get it repaired by the person, and plus the person just wasn't really responding when they tried to call them and everything, and they were all panicked when we did call them. I mean, it's an accident. They're an adult. They should be able to, man up and then work it out, but apparently not. Apparently you can't expect that from people. So we ended up not getting it repaired. And then my dad got this thing recently, within the last couple of days, to use on his car, to use on his truck, but also to use on my mom's car, that basically popped out the dent. And so that was going to basically be the solution to the whole dent thing. And it got most of the dent out, and you really couldn't even tell that it like messed up the paint or anything. It didn't really have that yellow in it anymore. And then today, my mom comes home from Walmart, and I guess she must have been outside in her garden. And she looked at the side of the vehicle, and she noticed a line, and you can see a line. It's from the back to the front, and she thinks either someone took, I think she said like a credit card or like keys or something, and ran it across, or something just ran like a hole. It was like a pin stripe line where it's like a scratch in the paint, and we're not sure where it came from, but it had to have been today or in recent days. So I'm sure my mom's really thrilled about that. Also, I'm really hoping the stream's quality is fine, because I have to process this video for YouTube to put up to the VODs channel. That's now out. The first VOD is actually up. Oddly enough, it got copyright claimed, but the whole video is not down. It's just that little section. So what I might end up doing is just muting the section and then it'll be fine, and we don't have to worry about that. Not that we're probably gonna monetize those videos, but it's just good to have it that way. So I'm really hoping we don't have any framing issues. We're 70% of the way through the upload, but then you have to go through the whole like processing thing and the HD thing. I barely got. I thought I'd be fine. I started early in the morning yesterday when I was trying to get the first VOD up, and it just took all day. The internet's been so slow lately. It took like 3 hours to render it, and then it took another like 5 hours, 6 hours to do the whole processing. It was almost like 8 hours worth of just like waiting for everything to come together. Luckily in the end it's all fine, but still it was quite annoying to have to deal with. I mean, but it is what it is, I guess, in the end. Yeah. The Pixelmon stream we did last week at the end of the week will be going up today. That's what I'm in the current process of getting up. This will go up probably tomorrow. I don't think I have any other VODs saved. I don't believe. This won't be a video, because I want to wait till we get to the DLC to do that, and that's why I want to play today, because I want to get Cuphead done and then do the DLC before that that time. I also might, if we have too many struggles and I get irritated about this because I haven't practiced and I'm dumb, what we might do is play some Fortnite, and the reason why is because I finally decided to bite the bullet and use all my V-Bucks that I've been saving up over the seasons, just like the free ones you get in the Battle Pass. And so I saved those so I didn't have to spend any money on like the egregious prices on V-Bucks. And so, oh my gosh, the pollen also has been terrible. Everyone's been mowing their grass and my nose is itching. But I need to level up my battle pass before the end of the season, and I didn't realize it was coming soon. I think it's like June 10th or something. And honestly, it's crazy that the end of June's coming. I remember when they announced the Cuphead DLC, and that's coming out the end of June, like June 30th, I think, is when they say the suggested date is. I think that's when you can like pre-order it before it comes out, like on the shop. So I'm super excited about it. I am ready to play the DLC. Everything looks so cool, and I want to finish the game before then, so that's kind of why we're deciding to torture ourselves. I'm going to try putting the auto parry so that it's easier when I get to King Dice, because when I got to King Dice, I think I had like 2 health, but I just immediately died because the parrying is so bad because of the latency. I don't know why, but it really is. Also, if you hear barking in the back, it's probably because our neighbor's talking to some lady in her car outside, and my dog hates the world. So, you know, that's great. Man, with how much time these VODs take to process and everything, I can never get to work on the videos, because by the time I'm done processing through everything, I just don't have any time. Or, like, barely any time to work on it, so it's kind of a yikes. I'm looking at drop frames, and I'm seeing 54.1%, and I'm just like, this is concerning. Oh, thank the Lord. I just checked, and I completely knew I had forgotten to mute the tab, but luckily my volume sometimes mutes in Twitch, and then I had to unmute it, but luckily it was muted, so you guys couldn't hear double. I would have heard double anyways, because I would have heard it from my own thing, but luckily we're good. I was worried about that. I did not see that there for a second. That was about to be a yikes. I felt like super motivated to do stuff though. Now that I've got this VOD thing going, I've been really motivated to do more streaming and stuff. So I'm really excited for all the stuff we're gonna be doing. You guys are probably wondering about the schedule for the rest of the week. So tomorrow, let me look at it here. Let me see. Okay, schedule for the week. We didn't schedule Monday because it took all day for the VOD. It literally took all day up until like midnight. If you guys saw when the tweet came out, it was like close to midnight. But I got it up. I said I'd get it up Monday, and I did. I just didn't think it was going to take that long. The internet was so slow. Today, obviously, we're playing Cuphead. We're trying to beat King Dice so that we can beat the devil and then do the DLC by the end of June. Tomorrow, we have Raft. I've really been enjoying doing that. Well, actually, we just finished the ship, so we should be going to the island with the bears, and then we'll get honey for biofuel. Let's see what else. We can actually get animals there. If we get enough explosive powder, which we should be able to, just craft some arrows, shoot out the pufferfish, get the crash stuff, and get the explosive powder. And then we should be able to get the net canisters, then we can capture animals, do a whole pen thing. We'll have to get a lot of wood. Then Thursday, this is what you're probably wondering about, we are doing an animal stream, which you guys will figure out about, but I've just recently been really into like studying animals and watching animal videos. It's a bit of a problem I have. But that will be a thing on Thursday. And then Friday, I'm going to do a slideshow that kind of tells you a little bit more about me. It's kind of like a debut, but not really a debut. Kind of like what VTubers do, but not exactly. Just so you guys can learn a little bit more. It'll be like a PowerPoint presentation. And then I think I want to play some Apex and try that out again. I don't know. I kind of just want to throw everything out there and see what sticks in terms of what I like and everything. And maybe we might even, instead of playing some Fortnite today, we may even try to finish that Kirby boss that we never finished. I don't know, it just kind of depends. But I am super, super excited about all the stuff that we're doing this week. And I want to do more of the animal stuff just because it's something I'm interested in. I've said stuff about doing the drawing stream, and I'm definitely 100% doing that. There's no doubt in my mind that we're doing that. I am super excited. So I'm basically just going to do research on some of my favorite animals, do some slideshows about it, and then I'll have to figure out what videos I'm going to react to. I'll get those up in a queue. I'll probably just make a playlist, like an unlisted playlist. And that will be that. It's going to be really, really good streams. And good videos, honestly. So shall we get into Cuphead? I'm going to do my kind of stream intro now, even though this isn't going to be a video. I just feel like sometimes I just want to kind of like chill, talk, and then do like a, hey guys, welcome to the stream, and blah blah blah, as we always do. So let me do this. Welcome everybody back to the stream. Today we are playing some Cuphead, something I haven't done in a long time. I haven't practiced at all, not gonna lie, but I'm super excited to play it. I haven't played it, like I said, in forever. I'd have to check even when I did it. But we're going to be trying to beat King Dice. I'm going to try putting the auto parry on. Maybe it'll help us. Maybe it won't. I'm slightly concerned about the cigarette if we do that, because then we're going to have to perfectly time the dashes. I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't ever faced the monkey plane, and I'm absolutely terrible at the bottles. So hopefully the auto parry just kind of gives us a crutch in the final fight. We'll have to see how all that goes. I'm really not sure exactly how it's going to shake out, but I hope you guys will stick around while we do this. If you haven't already, go check out the VODs channel. It just went up. I think you guys will appreciate the banner if you're an OG. You'll know exactly what it is, what both of the things are. And you'll understand that more if you actually go over to the channel. Oh gosh, I have this on Trivial Pursuit from like a while ago. Luckily Cuphead's already loaded on here, so it's not really a problem. Let me do one of those, and then one of these. There we go. Oh goodness, of course. Let me find it, switch volume. How did I do this again?
Well, the devil will
There we go. Goodness. I hate when it's been resetting my audio things recently. And I don't know why. But it should be fine now. There we go. It's been setting everything back to default, so then there's no volume. My hope is that my mic... Okay, good. My mic is set to the right thing. I had to redo my intros for the VODs off camera. It was the worst. There we go. We're on this one. Inkwell Hell. Let's hope this goes smoother than I'm thinking it's going to. It probably won't, but you never know. Here's nothing. All bets are off. Okay. We'll try one round without the auto parry, and then we'll try it with the auto parry. Oh, bro, we got unlucky as hell. I didn't even realize why are we getting it on? I'm just gonna keep retrying till we get it on something that's not a 1. Bro, what are the odds that we get it on a 1 3 times in a row? 4 times in a row! There's no way. I refuse to believe that it's always going to stay on a 1. Okay. I can live with this. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, we don't need the extra heart. We'll be okay. That's what I tell myself. I seem to be consistent with getting 3s. Ah, jeez. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Wait, what is my... It's A. Dude, I'm so bad. What? How did we die? Oh my gosh, I'm bad. I'm just bad. I'm not even gonna bother with the extra hearts. I'm just gonna try to get as far to the end as I can. Screw this. Yeah, why am I always consistent with getting 3s, but whenever I try to get anything else, it's the opposite of what I actually want.
This match will get red hot.
Great, we get to do this again. My favorite. Ah, what? Ah. I can't remember if I normally jump or not. Oh, for once it does 3? Watch me not get a... You're actually kidding me, bro. The one time I get it on a 3, and I don't actually hit the 3. I've hit a 3 every single other time. Bro, I'm consistently hitting 1s on 3s and 3s on 1s. What? Watch me hit a 3 here. Watch me hit a 3 here. Oh, the one time I get a 1? Really? Okay. Well, if we get a 3, it's fine. I wonder if the different numbers actually correspond to the bosses you get. Oh, I hate this one. I can't ever remember how this one works. Oh, Jesus. Oh, crap. I don't know how this works. How am I supposed to know? I don't understand these bosses. This could go very, very bad. This is already going horrible. Why can't we get any normal calls? Hey, we'll take it. If we get 2-2-2, that could be really good. 2-2-2-3. If my timing was any good. Okay. This can either go really good or very poorly. Oh, come on, it didn't X. I literally X'd into this guy. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm upset. Oh gosh, I messed that up. Well, it could have been a lot worse, and honestly, we started off with extra health, so that did help. Just would have been nice to have kept the extra health, and then I would have had 5. We got past the initial first boss, though, so we'll take it. It seems like one is drinks, 2 is that, and 3 is cigarette. Okay, good. We got safe. Now I want another 2. Okay, we got a 1. That's absolutely horrible. Well, if we happen to not get hit by this boss, we'll be okay. This boss isn't that bad. Oh gosh, dang it. Oh. I love how I said this boss isn't that bad and then I immediately screwed up. Great job. You know, great job. Can I cry now? Alright. This is fine. I'm not upset, you're upset. Okay, honestly, 2 and 3, I don't care for that one. Probably just better to get 2. If we can get hearts on 2, also, it just helps. This one just kind of depends on what you get. Okay, that one wasn't a bad cycle. Okay, I messed that up. Dude. Dang it. I keep forgetting what the controls are, and then I immediately just screw up because of it. I don't feel like my muscle memory in terms of my movement is just horrible, but... yeah, that's not great. Oh, come on. The one time I get a 1. I hate the drinks. The drinks are my downfall. I've never gotten the chimp. Bruh, there's no way I'm hitting 1s here. There's no way I'm hitting 1s. I just must be terrible at timing things. Bro, I just hit 1s 3 times in a row. There's no way I'm getting this unlucky. Okay, that's fine. 2 I'm fine with. 2 I'm fine with as long as we don't get a crappy hand. Honestly, you don't really need to jump as long as you just phase through it and do the proper timing. Yeah, see, if you just do that... Okay, and I screw up the timing. Although I'm like, as long as you don't screw up the timing, you'll be fine. And then I immediately screw up the timing. Crazy. Maybe one more pass and it's a knockout. Yeah, that was abhorrent. My sister's been swamped, so I haven't been able to do anything about the art yet. Alright. Come on. We're gonna get really good at these bosses by the end. And these are just the mini bosses, this isn't even the final boss. The final boss, honestly, is a bit underwhelming. The mini bosses are the problem with this stage. That's the reason why people put King Dice so high on the list. It's literally the mini bosses. It's not the actual boss itself. The actual boss itself is a chump. And for some reason my A just didn't work at all. Cool, cool, cool. And my X didn't work either. Good, 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 good. That's great, that's great, that's just great. What the hell? Is my luck just that rotten? Oh, come on. And I get a hard on 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's just great. Oh, really? And then I got hard on 3. Can I cry? Can I cry? Can I cry now? Man, I had the perfect opportunity and I hit a 1. I was getting good at doing the 2s and then I hit a 1. Alright. Oh jeez, I screwed that up. I didn't need to phase there. As long as you stay back when he does that, it's not a problem. Dumb, dude. Come on, I can't even get past the first phase of bosses here. Good lord. I am not doing 1. 1 is just abhorrent. I do not like the drinks. The drinks I'm terrible at. I just refuse to do drinks. I don't care. I refuse to do drinks and I refuse to do drinks. I also just generally don't think I'd ever be a person to drink. I just don't like the taste. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just not that I prefer it. If someone offered me a drink, sure, maybe I'd drink it, but... I don't know. A bit overrated for me. Okay. I'm sitting all the way in the back. I don't give a... What am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I jump there? Why did I not move out and then jump? I waited too long, and I could have just not jumped and actually just phased through it and would have been perfectly fine. But no, why would we do that? Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. 18 for 1. Come on. I just need to get past these initial bosses. I may even just not quit if I start getting low health just to practice. It's not even parries at this point, so it's the problem. It's just me being bad. Ah, how is that? You gotta jump beforehand. Why is my timing so off on that? I should know that I need to jump preemptively. Oh, this is where I don't get the 2. This is where I roll a 1. Oh, bruh, I thought it was gonna turn to 2. I thought I got it right at the end of 1 and it was gonna turn to 2. No, I was wrong. I was like, the last second you could roll a 1. What the hell? I was also mid-air, so it was like, what was I supposed to do? Come on. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. You can do this. Okay, that's fine, that was fine, that was fine. I'm not gonna A here. Oh, come on, I hit X! I literally felt the press go in, and I never even phased. What the hell? Gonna cry now. What the hell? I can't even get past first boss. It's again, it's not even the case that it's... Also, why did I reset? I said I wasn't gonna reset, and then I just did. Alright. 3 cigarettes, fine. Cigarettes are fine. I don't care about this one. This one's honestly fine. As long as I can get through the double fires, I'm fine. Oh, come on. How did I miss? There we go. Okay, we only lost 1 health there from me not moving left and right, but that's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. I can live with that. Hoon's Nookie. What he said. Alright. Ideal would be roll a 1 and then a 3. Come on. Roll a 1. There we go. Let's go, baby. Roll a 3. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, we need to roll another 1. Okay. That was good, that was good, that was good. We got the timings down, we got the timings down. Oh, I hate this one. Damn it. Is it bad that I knew it was coming too? Oh, come on, man! I kept forgetting to dash. I saw the blue guys and I just kept forgetting to dash forward. That was the easiest dodges of my life. I could have 4 health, I could have been chilling. Okay, now we either roll a 1 and a 2 or a 3. We probably just roll a 3. What are the odds that we roll a 2, a 1 and then a 2? I'd rather just roll a 3. Yeah, I'd rather just roll a 3, a 2, and then a 2. Okay, good. I just hope I don't roll a start over. How often do people roll start overs? Is that a normal occurrence, or does that not happen very often? I really hope it doesn't happen, because good lord, I would want to cry. Oh, really? Oh my god. You're actually kidding me. I took that much damage from this guy? This guy's a loser. What the hell? Alright, it's practice anyways. I shouldn't have lost any health. I keep forgetting to move. Well, if I roll a 2 and then a 2, I'll be fine. Come on, roll a 2. I actually want to cry. You're actually kidding me. Oh, hell no. Hell no. What? I love how I said, does anyone ever actually roll those? Think I'm at the end of 1 for a 2 and find out I'm just ass. What the... I'm actually upset, bro. I'm actually upset. I'm molding. What the... There's no way I screw that up. I'm actually upset about that. I'm actually upset. You don't understand. You don't understand my plight. What the...
A great slam and then...
Alright. Honestly, you'd think this would be very intimidating, this fight, but honestly... He's not that scary. There we go. Yeah, see, I have this fight down to a science. This fight's actually very easy. I have it down to how much I need to do in terms of damage on this one. Okay. That's fine. We roll 3, then we roll another 3. There we go, perfect. Just what we wanted. Here we go. This fight's not hard, we just need to remember to dodge. I didn't think I was gonna need to dodge. Ah, damn it. Ah, hell. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not so upset. I'm not upset. I hadn't taken any damage up until that point. I was doing good. Alright, we need to roll 3 here. 3, a 2, and 2. Oh, I just... Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. I can live with that. Okay. This is the path of least resistance for me.
This match will get red hot. Now go!
Oh, I... Ah! I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. Yeah, see, I should have... You're kidding, I die on that... Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Alright, I'm gonna block out my camera here. I'll be back in a second. I need to go get water. Alright, I'll be back in a second, guys. You get to listen to this beautiful music. Alright, I'm back. There we go, we're back. Alright. Alright, here we go. Path of least resistance. We already know it's cigarette, horse, 8-ball is the easiest path for us to take. And the most likely chances we won't actually hit anything.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go.
Oh, really? Isn't my chair completely aligned yet, so I'm not paying attention? Eventually we'll really have these bosses down and we won't be struggling. It's just right now that it looks like that. We'll have to go 3-1-3 here. I think. Yeah, I think I have to go 3-1. No? I think we only have to go 3 here. I knew I needed to move too. Okay. Let's not be out of it and actually kill him this time. Jeez, I didn't realize we've been going 42. Come on. There we go. If we don't beat it this time, we'll beat it in another stream. It'll either be Apex or Cuphead that we do on Friday.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
I'm confident we can do this. I'm not confident that we didn't just take damage. Great. Hey, what's up, Miles? I hate him with a passion. It's not even him that's the problem, it's everything before him that's the problem. That's why people put him up on the list. If it was just his final phase was the whole fight, he would be way lower on the list for most people. I need to time my dice rolls a lot better, though. Okay, that was... yeah, I just knew that was pouring. What the hell? I thought I felt a bug on my nose. Man, spring's like the worst time of the year. The weather is, like, great, but the pollen is terrible. The rain, when it starts being rainy season, is terrible. And for some reason this year, it's decided that it wants to be way hotter than normal, and it feels like it's summer and it's only spring. This spring has been the worst. Jeez, I keep forgetting to move. Do you know what Gravitas is? Gravitas. Bruh. Come on, the one time I get hearts on a 3. No, I could not say that I know what Gravitas is. Come on. Dang it. Why can't I... why do I never actually roll 3 when I want to? Normally I say that I roll 1, but it seems to be 2 now. That seems to be the consistent number I'm rolling. I'm always a little bit too late. Gosh dang it. Dang it, gosh dang it. Come on, I thought I would wait a bit so I wasn't too early. Wait, okay, that was just way too early. I don't even know. Yeah, if I can't say that I know what you're talking about, you'd have to tell me. Come on, man, come on. Are you excited for the new DLC that's coming out at the end of June? Bruh, am I really rolling that bad? Am I really rolling that? Okay, there we go. That's what we want. Path of least resistance. Here we go. Please.
Here's a real high-class bout.
Preemptive pausing, preemptive pausing, preemptive pausing for water. The timing's not that hard, it's just remembering to do it. Alright, this should be the knockout. Yep. I knew as soon as I did that super, that was the exact amount of damage I needed to do beforehand. I feel like watching it beforehand, before I ever actually played the game, made everything seem a lot harder than it was. It's just patterns at the end of the day, and just paying attention. And my terrible attention span really isn't great for that. I think it's... We want 2 here? Great. I got a 1. Okay. Okay, this could be worse. If I don't get a 3 here, it's gonna be bad. But this may not end out too terrible. What is this? Okay, this one's not bad. I don't actually mind this fight. Ooh, that was lucky. I almost really screwed that up. Oh gosh. Dang it! I knew that I was being overambitious. I mean, overzealous. Gosh, dang it. Okay, that's fine. We still have 3 health. We still have 3 health. This is okay. I'm okay. You're okay. We're okay. Please. Although I ask the question, I say something, and then he never responds. Can I cry now? Can I cry now? If we somehow survive this fight... Come on. Alright, here's... Oh, it's this guy! Oh, hell. I hate this fight. Ah, jeez. What am I doing? I hate this guy. I actually hate that boss. Oh my gosh, dude, I just messed up so bad. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? What? I cry. What the heck am I doing? Okay. I think if you don't get 1, you don't get rabbit. I think if I get 3 here, I get horse. I just wasn't expecting the rabbit. Dude, I have so much lag, it's terrible to try to do parrying. It's fine, I don't care. I don't think I've ever gotten 3 flame circles at once. It's just because I always kill him on the other side, on this right side rather than the left side. That's why I never see the 3 fire circles. Although how come that time when I get the 3, I don't take damage, but I get hit on the 2. Dude, I get caught lacking. Bro, that's why I could never be a competitive player in any game, because I would just get screwed over by the fact that I just don't pay attention. Okay. You suck. You suck! Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh, I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention and it's screwing me. Ah, what? Oh my god, dude. I'm just getting caught lacking. Why can't I concentrate? What the hell am I doing? That's why I always die in this game. I literally just... I will just doze off. My brain will just doze off and I'm just like in a daze. I'm just in a daze over here. I don't even know where I'm at. What the... Come on, please. At least let me get to King Dice today. I've been going almost an hour now and I haven't even managed to make it to King Dice. I'm practicing this off stream if we don't get it. I'm practicing this off stream, I don't care. I'm being the stupid boss. I'm pissed now. I know what my path of least resistance is, and I can put auto parry on, and I'm okay. Auto parry affects me not. Okay, that should do it. And I messed that up. Okay. I am just not there. I'm like in my body, but I'm not there. Wake up! Fool! Wake up! It's gonna be 3 streams it's gonna take me to get this stupid thing. I only stream for 2 hours, because by the time I'm done trying to be entertaining for 2 hours, I'm like dead. I don't think I could ever do a subathon. I just actually be done. I also think I would just very quickly run out of ideas. Maybe I would be surprised that I'd come up with more than I think. I think with that, you probably have a lot of prior preparation. Or at least you're probably advised to do prior preparation. I mean, to be fair, most of my stream ideas that I come up with don't have like a crazy amount of preparation that's involved with them. Other than the streams that'll be Thursday and Friday. Oh, come on. To hell with you. To hell with you. Oh my gosh. Really? Ugh, man, I'm getting caught lacking. I'm getting caught lacking. It's not even that I'm bad at the game. I'm just literally not concentrating. I didn't even bother to check. What's my video at for uploading? It's only at 92%. Jeez, man. I've been waiting all afternoon for this stupid thing since after lunch. I think it was like 2 o'clock and it's taken me 3 hours. There we go. This should be horse. This should be horse. I think. What? Did something change? Or am I really messing this up? I keep messing up my supers because I switched to the wrong weapon. What? Are you meant to jump in the middle somehow and hit it on the side whenever you go up? Is it random now somehow? What is wrong with me? Also, why is it that I go to bed 30 minutes later or earlier and it, like the complete amount of energy I have is different, and yet I get more sleep than most people do? Why? Why me? Why do I have to have 8 hours of sleep? This is garbage. Most people can run on like 5, and I'm like over here struggling halfway through the day on 8. On anything less than 8. Maybe it is 313. Maybe it's 313 and I've just been messing this up. I think it's meant to be 313. Okay, this is him dead. Boom. Alright. That went a lot better. That was the choreographed fight I was looking for 5 hours ago. I mean, not legitimately 5 hours ago, but good lord, you can see, I'm looking at the drop frame, I'm like 94,000 drop frames on like 45.4%. Dang it, I messed it up, oh no, what are we gonna get now? What is this? Oh, right. So it's this rabbit, and then at the end is the other one. We need to get one. Oh god. Oh my gosh, dude, how did I not move? I'm upset, dude. I have brain lag. I have brain lag or something, bro. What is wrong with me? What the hell? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be like, hey guys, King Dice again. New phone, who dis? Okay, we need a 3. Oh, frick, we're screwed. We're screwed. Oh, frick. Is this the... Yep, this is the horse. Okay, yep. We were just doing the complete wrong dice rolls. Oh, frick. Dude. Oh my gosh. Am I here? What the hell? Wake up, man. This is a pathetic attempt at trying to beat this game. I should have practiced off stream. I should have practiced off stream. This is why they tell you to put effort into your content. What the hell? I didn't deserve this.
This match will get red hot. Now go.
Alright. Hunsnookie. Focus. Concentrate. Cry a little. What the? Okay. It didn't parry, so then it messed me up. Okay. That was easy. That was easy. Why can't we get that more?
Here's a real high-class bout.
I still have no idea what Elf was talking about, but, you know, that's fine. That's the most awkward thing, is when someone asks you, like, do you know something about in chat, then I try to say something like, no, I don't know what it is, tell me, and then it just blank, just nothing. It's like, am I doing something wrong, or is that just a thing I'll go through? Come on. I knew I shouldn't have waited to upload that video until 12. Why did it take so long to upload? That's why I'm 30 minutes sleep deprived and it's ruining my life now. It's coming back to haunt me. With a vengeance. What the hell? Alright. There you go. Path of least resistance. Path of least resistance. Path of least resistance. Sis boom ba. Sis boom ba. Sis boom ba. Sis boom ba. Cry a little.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
Hanzunuke. This is one of the few I haven't had a 2 yet. No, I think I had 1 too, but it really wasn't that bad. This should be the fight. Boom. Okay, easy. Honestly, I get so engrossed in the fight, sometimes I forget about the backgrounds and the art, dude. This game is insane. I can't wait for the DLC. The art's gonna be good. I'm excited for the new weapons. It's gonna be so good. Please get a 1, please get a 1, please get a 1, please get a 1. Let's go. Now we need a 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Come on, let's go! Let's go. Let's go, baby. Now we gotta hope that we don't get hit by anything by this horse. Come on. We can do this.
This match will get red hot.
I can immediately rock it. You're kidding me. Right into it, too? Oh, Jesus. I was ready, dude. I was ready. Okay. Losing only 1 health is okay. We just gotta hope we don't screw up when we get to the ball. Okay. We need a 3 here. A 3, a 2, and a 2. Okay, good. We got the 3. We do get the health up here. And if we don't completely screw this up, we'll be okay. Okay, we're gonna immediately switch weapons and get the super off. And I messed it up. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Oh my gosh! I'm going! Why did I dash there? What am I doing? Ah, hell, I just threw. I know when I need to dash, and I'm literally just being dumb. Dude, I'm being caught lacking. Jeez Louise. Please get a 2 and not a 3. I don't want to start over, man. I don't want to start over. 2, 2, 2, 2. Please, let's go. Okay. Now I need a 2. 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Okay. Jeez, what? The first time I get there, it takes me a whole hour. So dapper, so clever. Man, so clever, so dapper. You better believe this dice is loaded. Heidi ho. Crap. Alright. Is this worth it? There's no way this is worth it. Hold up. Hold up. Where is it at? There it is. Hold up. Let's watch some videos. Maybe there's something I'm missing, chat. Maybe there's something I'm missing. We need to get the scoop on what is going on here, chat. Let us quickly move over to the React Andes section here. We need to get to the scoop. The end, the bottom of this. The top, the bottom. Hold up, chat. Let's pop this up. There we go. Let's figure this out, chat. Let's figure this out. Okay, let's see.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Why is it automatically at the highest volume it possibly can be?
Oh boy, he mixed it up.
No, God! No, God, please!
You know, I thought we were gonna watch quality content here, and then this is what I get?
No!
Alright,
Hey
let's
everyone,
see.
this is Geek Cosmos with a guide on beating Cuphead's King
Yes,
Dice the
yes.
easy way. For this strat, we're going to be using the Charge equipped on shot A, the Chaser on shot B, the Smoke Bomb Charm, and the Energy Beam Super.
Good. I'm
As
glad
for
that
the
I have
casino
all
bosses,
of those.
you have to beat a minimum of 3 to get to the final phase, and you need to choose the 3 that you are most comfortable with, regardless of where the HP
That is
power-ups
true.
land.
That is
In
true.
my experience, Chip Spedigan, Fear Lab, and Mangosteen pose the lowest risk and require
Nope,
the
I
least
hate all
amount
of
of
them.
focus.
I
These are
hate
the
this one.
2nd, 6th, and 8th bosses, counting from the left.
Okay, maybe he's got a
Few
strategy,
tips
I
for
don't
Chip
know.
Spedigan. At the beginning of the fight and every time the boss switches sides, you should have enough time to hit his blue head with 2 maximum damage charge shots. Switch to the Chaser while dodging
This is
chips,
when I wish
and
I had
don't risk
coins.
jumping over them if you have Smoke Bomb equipped. Simply
Okay,
dash to
easy
avoid the
enough,
chips
easy enough,
completely.
easy enough. Okay, okay. Okay, tell me more, tell me more.
Moving on to Fear Lap.
Yeah, this guy's really
Watch
not
out
that
for the
bad.
blue
This
riders
guy
that
was
appear at the
mine.
bottom of the screen in this fight. Keep one
This guy's
finger on the
really easy
dash
to
button whenever you
win.
see one. Use your super meter as soon as it is full. In fact, use a couple more cards after that to get the fight over with if needed. You should easily be able to refill the super meter before the final battle with King Dice. If you can manage, try to move close to the boss and wail away at him with the high damage alternative weapon whenever the gift box flies past the middle of the screen. And finally, keep shooting the boss even after the fight is over to rack up some extra super meter.
Okay, we're learning.
Our third and final casino boss of choice is Mangosteen. This floating 8-ball is probably the easiest of the 9 casino bosses.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
just in case you have a bit of trouble with him, here are a few things to keep in mind. Stay close to the middle of the screen, do not move to the edges. No need to use your super on this boss,
Yes,
simply
very much
use
true.
charge to deal massive damage whenever you aren't dodging.
Okay,
Now that you've chosen the 3 casino bosses that you'll be fighting, you need to make sure that you can land the right dice throws to get to them. The technique that worked best for me was to stand directly below the dice, jump when the dice is at the number before the one that I want to hit, and parry right as the number rolls around.
Okay.
For example, if you want to move 3 places and the dice is rolling from 1 to 2 and then to 3, jump when it rolls to 2, and parry right as 3 rolls around. When all of that is done, you finally get to face the main man himself, the Devil's Right-Hand Man, King Dice, and his pesky marching cards. Now, if you're comfortable with the parry mechanic, the quickest way to beat King Dice is to parry the pink cards, as it fills up your super meter. If you'd rather avoid the cards altogether, here's what you need to do. As soon as the battle starts, dash to one edge of the screen. If you're lucky, you'll find yourself behind King Dice's arm and out of harm's way. If not, try your best to parry your way through the cards. If you get hit trying to parry, simply dash behind Dice's arm. If you were able to get behind his arm right at the beginning, use this opportunity to hit his head with an energy beam. Once that's done, charge a shot and wait for him to lift his arm out of the way. Then jump towards his head and let go of the shot before dashing to the opposite edge of the screen and behind Dice's arm once again.
Gotcha.
Note that you do have time to hit him with 2 fully charged shots before he starts spawning cards again, but barely. If you miss the first one, simply dash to the other edge of the screen instead of risking another shot.
So you can
Simply
actually,
repeat this
okay, so
process
you can
until the
kind of
boss is
tell.
down, hitting him with a super whenever you rack up a card. Do not squander the short attack windows that you do get though, as the boss can, at times, spawn cards from the same edge of the screen twice in a row, which is why you should ideally have at least 3 health points saved for this phase.
Okay.
And that's all there is to it. I've added a link to my written guide in the video's description.
Okay. Interesting stuff. Interesting research we're doing here. Research purposes. Okay. Good to know. Anything else? Here, let's learn about the fight itself.
Introducing Gatorade Fit.
Let's learn about
Fitness starts from the inside out. Get healthy.
Let's learn about the fight itself.
Secret, if you watch
if we watch about the art, we'll learn the secret.
A secret, if you watch one of the trailers, keep an eye on this one. Mugman, he actually gets a little
I have
bit
seen
bigger.
this, to be
He's
fair.
just chunky. He's like 30% bigger than
Thick
Cuphead.
man.
And we recorded the trailer footage. We realized we had created Thick Mugman.
Thick man.
Hi, I'm Jared Moldenhauer, the lead game design for Studio MDHR.
Yes.
And I'm here to take you on a journey through King Dice, Dice Palace. It's all the little nuances, it's little brief details, it's how we finally got to the end package. It's a mix of insight, it's got GamePro pro tips, it has it all, so...
Good. That's
hope
what
you
we need.
enjoy.
That's what we need.
So this is it. This is our homage to Gunstar Heroes and the Dice Palace. This is a earlier stage where it's
I'm
a
too
very
young to
plain,
know what that
like,
is.
it's just kind of a straight line path, whereas the Gunstar Heroes was a vertical. Now I don't remember perfectly,
yes.
but I remember it swings back. That's probably one more swing than it needed to be. This was the beginning of being like, it's on a gambling table, it's at the casino. So what we got here is kind of like really early stages, a little bit more experimental with how could you view the player,
Yes.
change a camera, which was kind of silly, like switch it to more of a top down, but the look of like King Dice so far down, like just so minute, being like almost
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't
unnoticeable,
do
like
that.
completely unnoticeable.
Looks so much better.
We just kind of kept pursuing a little bit more. So this is production art from the Tipsy Troupe. All of this side is potential death animations. So what we always do is end up trying to feel out what's
Bro, the
most
flames?
unique,
That would've
or
been
what
sick.
stays with their personalities more. And knowing that we want them to stay on the screen during the fight, during their death animations, something like shattering is just a no and a no.
Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Would have been cool, the fire idea. But I get the
There's
whole,
something
like,
that we
drunk,
just
being passed
realized
out kind of
is
thing.
a error. This bouncing shot disappearing on their hitbox is not intended. Every other shot in the game passes through and allows you to hit the final guy, but thanks to GameSpot professionals, you can look forward to this in an update patch 1.2b. This is just
Yes.
an overall good example of like how much we try to explore facial expressions. Like this is more of
Bro,
like
that
kind
one
of
must
a
have been
sad,
painful to
and
make
then you
this
get
game.
Cuphead
That must have
over
been
here.
painful.
This is, I don't
Especially
even know
the
what you wanna
handwritten
call
frames,
it.
good
The
lord.
more angles
I
you
would've- I
approach
would've
in
wanted
the
to
design
cry.
of the character, sometimes you get surprised and it switches the entirety of how they feel.
They're
Hocus
basic, but
Pocus
yet at the same
is
time dynamic
kind
because of how
of
many frames it would
a
have had to
creepy
done.
little magician. This death animation, his tie is kind of choking him. Now,
Oh gosh,
this isn't
the
the
story
inspiration,
behind
but
this.
I like to pretend it is. There was this one time, my brother
We
in
all know
elementary
what you
school,
did.
one of our friends
all
had
know what
just
you did,
got
Mr.
his nice big
Moldenhauer.
scarf on and was going home. And
Oh
he
gosh.
decided, like, let's yank on each side. It wasn't me, I'm free of this one. And it ended up like tightening the knot so much that it couldn't
Yes.
be undone.
That seems
So
like a good
this
idea,
sort of
yes.
represents the time
Kids are
when
idiots.
my brother nearly murdered a child. But because he's a good, kind man, he was the one who also ran to get a pair of scissors to cut that scarf off. That's probably not usable, and he won't like it. So what we got here is...
I love how they
this
said that and
is
yet they still kept it in.
the ideas that we kind of wanted to do was make sure
That's
we
good,
got
that's good.
gambling themed, but then also what else themes well with casinos, the booze and the cigarettes and the like smoky atmosphere. There's the Tipsy Trio, and as well we have our giant cigar character.
Yes.
This was death concepts. Like, what is the KO screen gonna be?
Bro,
this whole
Bigfoot
concept,
comes
this
in.
idea that like maybe he could just kind of burn and be reduced to ashes.
And bro,
actually-
Bigfoot just Loki just comes in, squashes it. Yes, this makes sense. Casino theme. You know what goes with casinos? Mythological creatures. You know, that was a great process. You know, great idea. Yep.
She
I'm
ended
following,
up
I'm following.
how he travels from the
following,
side of the
yeah.
screen.
Once
Once the concept is complete, we have the characters of Pip and Dun. Like, we go through a quick thumbnails. We know what the attack's sort of going to be, but we want to let the artists explore a little bit more. As you're creating or trying to find something, you also got to get like the half-baked ideas out there, or anything.
That'd be true.
The least explored and actually in the
Belly
game
mouth.
was Belly Mouth.
Genshin
How
Impact,
can
good
I
lord.
smash all these training dummies at once?
Long time for you.
There was just something about it that had that 30s nightmarish catch you off guard.
yes.
Like it's something just a little bit outside of your expectation. This has kind of a funny death animation.
This man has a mental problem.
Yes, that keyframe is just lovely. I think a lot of people miss these kind of little small details and nuances because you've just achieved it, you've just finally defeated the boss, and your brain kind of shuts off. It's kind of nice to sometimes like go back and see these odd nuances within the game. Here's one of the pages, one of the many pages of Puroletta. The original sketches kind of had a more
Our boss fight is a
square
joke.
top on
Literally, as long
the
as you
holder,
just dash
and
through her legs,
we
she
wanted
never
a
hits you.
boss that is a large rectangle.
This boss is a damn joke.
Essentially, a secret. If you watch one of the trailers, this platform, Mugman,
Thick
when
man.
he lands on it, he actually gets a little bit bigger. We refer to it as like thick Mugman.
The
He's just
thickling. The
chunky.
thickening.
He's like 30% bigger than
It's like thick
Cuphead.
thickling.
Had to do with just
Say thick
it's
man.
within Unity. The way we had reacting to some of the boundary systems is if you just stretched them manually, then anything that was interacting with it would also follow that exact same stretch. So at
I'm
some
so
point,
ready for when they come
probably
out with
me,
the second
screwed
game.
this up.
I'll be
and,
intrigued to see
we
what their
recorded
next
the
game
trailer
will be. I
footage,
really hope
but thank
that
God
it's
we
as
did,
good as the
because
first
within
one.
that trailer footage
Or if it'll
and
just be a
early footage
Cuphead
of looking
too.
at it, we realized we had created Thick Mugman. So what we
Thick
have
Man.
here is an homage within the homage.
We need
So
Thick Man.
The
Next
Gunstar Heroes
game,
Dice
Thick
Palace.
Man.
This part in Gunstar Heroes, for some reason, stuck with both of us. We were like, how can we pull that into our game? And we wanted to do an homage, but never be overtly one thing. We didn't want somebody playing Cuphead and taken out of the universe going, this is from that game. So everything that we
Honestly,
kinda tried to
never would have known
achieve
that.
is very subtle. Like you almost have to look
I'm not
for it
real. I'm
or
not a real
want to look
gamer.
for it.
I meant to say I'm
We
not a
sorta
real
wanted
gamer,
Cuphead
not
to
that I'm
be
not real.
a love letter to all retro gaming, but some stages like the junkyard or this arcade, the claw picker. I don't even know what you call those machines. The claw pick games. What you got here
Yeah, claw
is
hand.
a monkey
I think that's what
and
they're
a
called.
wolf.
That
And
was more
over
like
in the
crane.
corner is a lizard.
Crane
So
games.
this is kind of our homage
Or
to
claw crane
Rampage. It's
game.
basically George, Lizzie, and Ralph. Every boss in the game. There's gonna be somewhere between like 2 to 6 things that's kind of a nod to something that we grew
fair,
up
fair.
with and we loved. So we thought, why not pay it an homage in a way without being a direct ripoff.
Fair enough.
Here it is, our final surprise, our final meme.
I don't think anyone would say
We
this
got to
game's
the
a
finish
ripoff. It's
line.
so,
Who
it's
knows what's
so
gonna happen
innovative.
next? You're celebrating, you put
Bro,
the
this game's so
controller
good.
down, and before you know, you look back up, and the screen is full of cards. There's nowhere left to go. By the time you get your bounds, you've probably lost that round. You've probably cursed us out.
That's true.
I'm partially sorry about that.
He's not sorry. He's really not sorry. He lies.
It's
He
so
says all
amazing in
sorts
the
of
end
lies.
to like finally see your game played. Like launching it was amazing, but there's something about being like
He
so
loves torturing people. He's
burnt
got a
out,
problem.
Your brain's just kind of like, I need to reset.
man almost
I
murdered
need a
someone.
month or 6. It's the like the streaming and the speedrunners and the stuff that really kind of brought back that joy too. Like it's almost on par with the feeling of launching the game. It's just a beautiful thing to be a part of this entire community. We're really grateful, and I don't think we could change a single thing about the way we approached it, the way it was done.
Why does he almost look
and
like he's constipated?
We're just happy you guys
that just
liked
me?
it. Thanks.
He's secretly being held at gunpoint. That's why he was so uncomfortable saying that. Alright, alright. Anything else that will help us? Yes, GNC. Lit AF. Wait, Cuphead launch trailer. What? I don't think I've ever seen a trailer for the game. What? I don't think I've ever seen a trailer for the game. Especially since it came out? I guess it must just be their website more than anything.
Come on. Fuck! Alright, confession time. I never did the King Dice S rank video because I would.
Okay,
King Dice himself. I actually find them really tough. But I think a lot of it is
True.
because your nerves are
I
probably
hate parries.
shot
I
at
hate
this point. You're
parries.
probably so fucking stressed out you made it this far. Focus more on getting your parry timing. Don't worry about doing a ton of damage. You will do your damage. But make sure you survive. Don't be afraid to bounce up and down
That do
on
be
the
true,
same
that do be
card
true.
until you feel confident enough to jump to your
I
next
literally had 1 health when I
One
came
really
into the
important
fight.
note that someone in chat told me once is to only dash when there is a 5-card gap. That is, if the next pink card is 5 cards away, then
Yeah, and you can
dash.
really tell that before
Otherwise,
you're ready
you
to
can
go.
end up overshooting your objective and getting fucked. Remember,
That's exactly
if
what
you
happened
get
to
the
me.
king dice and you don't have 3 lives, you have to reset. You have to reset because you're not going to get your S rank. Just before you waste any more time, just make sure you stay on top of your rolls. Christ, this is probably the longest guide I've ever written, but good luck. The best way, and probably the only way to get better as King Dice, is by just running through it over and over and over. Get lots of practice. Let me know in the comments which mini boss was the hardest for you and which one was the easiest. Like, for me, obviously, Mr. Chime, the Tipsy Troop, and fucking Fear Lap were the 3 worst for me. But I want to hear which ones gave you the...
Bruh, so true. So true, dude. Screw him. Not doing Mr. Chimes. Pirouletta's really not that bad. Fear Lap is very easy. Tipsy Troop, I hate this. Chips Bedigan, I don't really like. Mr. Wheezy, Fear Lap, and Mangosteen. Which who came up with the name Mangosteen? Is there like something behind that? And then King Dice as the last one. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, that seemed to tell me just about nothing when it comes to how to beat this boss. But you know, it's fine. I'm not crying, you're crying. Why can't I beat this boss? Why can't I beat this boss? Shouldn't be that hard. Let's turn on some lo-fi beats, chat. Let's talk. Let's talk a little. Walk a little. You know, some might say. Sometimes you just have to breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out. And then cry a little bit. And you'll be okay. I don't know why King Dice is so bad for me, but he is. Honestly, probably if I got through that first bit, dude, if I could get behind the hands, my goodness. Dude, imagine I go left side, get behind the hand straight off the bat. I'm just like waiting for the hand, boom, dash to the side, get behind it before he can attack, start shooting. Dude, I am chilling. Yeah. I need to beat this boss. Because the thing is, once we beat this, then we get to the final boss of the game that, for some reason, I have a feeling I will actually be really good at, and it'll be one of those things that I say, oh, this wasn't that hard, why does everybody say that's hard? Just like I thought about the dragon. The dragon really isn't that bad. Other than the fire children that I hate with a passion, that fight's not a problem. I know I'm almost 90% of the time flawless first phase, and then last phase is kind of annoying, but honestly, very manageable on the dragon. But it's supposed to be one of the hardest bosses in the game, other than Robot. Robot, honestly, not that bad. Really not that bad. I could flawless Robot very easily. I don't know why, but all the hard bosses in the game seem to be extremely easy, and then all the easy supposed bosses are just I'm terrible at. I mean, unless you're counting Calamaria, that I don't even want to talk about how much time it took me to beat her. It was dumb, just like it is with King Dice. I think what I'm gonna do, chat, is I'm gonna figure out off stream how to do it. I'm gonna practice it. I'm gonna maybe beat it once, and then I'm gonna go back and beat it again. Because the thing is, once you beat a boss once, it's really not that hard to repeat it. It really isn't. It may take like 10-15 minutes, but honestly, none of the bosses after you defeat them once are really that bad, other than Calamaria, which I will never, ever, ever attempt to try to beat again, unless I just really wanted to cry and try to do S rank. There's no way in hell I'm doing S rank on Calamaria. I will actually rip my eyeballs out. There's no way in hell I'm doing S rank Calamaria. Hell no. Unless I'm doing it on like the other build of it, where you can do all the glitches, and I somehow have the patience to figure out that. It's just not happening. It's just not happening, bros. It's just not. It's not, gamers. I'm super excited for Thursday and Friday. You don't understand. I gotta get started on. I actually gotta really get started on doing those. I'm gonna be so behind if I don't start doing it now. The problem is I procrastinate on everything. I have to get this VOD put up tonight. I gotta work on this video finally because I just haven't had time because I haven't been able to get the VODs out fast enough because they take so long because the internet's so bad. And each of them actually takes up a decent amount of space. I checked my storage and I was actually surprised at how little storage I had. And plus, I have so much stuff in the recycling, if I actually got rid of it all, I would have so much more space. Each one of these VODs, you guys don't realize how much it takes up. Obviously, it's not like I'm like 4K recording this at the highest quality, biggest file. No, it's not like that. I don't have a crazy PC like that. Honestly, I'm surprised the stream's doing pretty okay right now. I'm assuming I can check my video and tell you guys where it's at right now. So it's currently 21% through the processing. It just went through the video upload. So the video itself will be up very soon. The thumbnail for some reason looks really grainy, but I don't think that's the thumbnail's fault. I think it'll fix when it actually uploads. Or at least that's my hope anyways, because it's 1080p. I don't know if it's just downscaling it to 720 by 10, or what, 1280 by 720? I don't know if it's just the downscaling did something to it or what the case is. I could just try re-uploading the thumbnail. I just gotta make sure I put all the copyright stuff on there just to make sure that none of the stuff gets messed up. Like I said, really excited for Thursday and Friday. I just gotta get those slideshows done, which really won't take me that long, especially the animal one. I already know a lot about the animals, it's just more so just getting them compiled. That's why I put like reactions and other stuff at the end, because the actual slideshows themselves may take like 30 minutes, an hour, and I definitely want to try to go more towards 2 hours. This will probably be one of the shorter streams, and it's only just because I know that I'm not going to get it tonight just because of the fact that I haven't practiced. When I start practicing, guys, I'll get it. I should have practiced before stream, and that's my fault, and I apologize. But we'll definitely beat the game. I'll make sure that we beat the game before the end of June. I really wanted to beat it this time, but I knew I just didn't have the preparation, and this one's going to take me a little bit longer. It's not that it's like the worst boss in the game, it's just kind of tedious, and I just have to be in the right mental state. I had to wait a lot longer last night. That's why, like I said, it was like 11:30 when I posted about it being up, because the internet just took so long to get it done. But this VOD will be up tomorrow. I'll probably just put together the video tonight after I'm done processing this one, and then run it through the thing in the morning, and then in the middle do it because I already have the thumbnail. Then I'll take the picture for the thumbnails for tomorrow's stream, which is another Raft stream. I've really been enjoying playing Raft, actually. It's very peaceful. I can just put lo-fi music on, even though I was literally getting chased by giant rats last time, which was kind of crazy. Next time we got to deal with bears, which is really scary. Warthogs are scary, but I'm not normally worried about dying. Bears are scary because they just charge you like crazy, and they do way more damage. I think probably the best idea for bears is to lure them and get up somewhere high where they can't hit you, and use the bow. That's my assumption on what would be the best idea for that, but I'm really not sure if you can just solo Spirit to death. You may just be able to, and you don't actually die. Or it may just take some dodging. Who knows? You also probably just want some healing salve, but I don't have honey for that yet. Or eggs, for that matter. I think I made a bird's nest. I may not have. I think I just didn't get the giant clam. I can grab a giant clam where I'm at. I think there's a reef next to it, so I'll probably just grab a giant clam over there. And I can probably get metal and stuff. I should probably take advantage of that. I think we already moved away from the island, so that might also not be on the table. I don't know. I hope you guys are really enjoying the VOD videos. I can't wait to get this video out. I've actually been really feeling productive recently, getting these VODs and doing all that. I feel like I'm just trying to stack the momentum. I really need to do social media, dude. I just have I think the reason why I don't do social media stuff ever is just because I'm just generally not interested. I guess I probably just have to force myself to do it. I mean, not everything you do in a job is something that you like to do. And I probably just have to force myself to do it. I really need to do TikTok and stuff like that, because the volatility, it's just, there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. I'm telling you, once I start getting like plans on doing TikToks and stuff like that, it's gonna be huge. I sometimes, the one social media that I'm always consistent on though is Twitter. And that's why I like notify you guys on thumbnails, or sometimes I'll take pictures of stuff. Like for instance, when the snow came down, I took a picture of that. When I burnt my hand and my mom had the cut out fingers on the gloves, dude, that was, I don't understand why she even bothered cutting the fingers off, because it made no difference. She cut off every single finger but the one that was like encased with the burn. I can show you I think, wait, which finger is it? I can show you the finger. You probably can't even tell. See where it's kind of red in the middle? It's not going to focus very well. But that little red part in the middle of my finger was where I burnt it. I tried to get, like I said, I was getting French bread pizza. I'd already taken it out of the oven. So it's not like I burned my finger when I just grabbed my hand into the oven. It was slightly on top of something, so I wanted it to be flat because of my OCD. And so my whole brain just shut off, and I barely grabbed the corner, and it was enough to burn this. This was where I was like on the inside, but I actually pinched it with my thumb here. Luckily this didn't burn. Yeah, you can kind of see it, Kaz. I was really surprised my thumb, when I grabbed it, didn't actually burn. It was more like brown a little bit, but it didn't actually burn. This did, and I had to put like medicine on it. If you saw the picture on Twitter, it has like the cut off fingers. She cut off every single finger but the one that actually had the medicine in it. Again, at that point, what was the point? It really didn't do anything. She could have just cut the whole finger off, and I would have just had that little bit of latex rather than the whole glove on my hand if she was gonna cut stuff, I guess. Also, I'm glad you caught the stream, even if it's at the end. I hope if you ever miss the streams, you can always go to the VODs channel. I'll make a command for the VODs channel. If you go to the Twitter, there's a link to it. But that's where all the VODs are. So if you ever miss the VODs, like this one, or another one, you can always watch it there. Yeah, honestly, the finger burn thing didn't really last that long, and it was a lot less. It burned. It definitely hurt, but it was a lot less terrible than it could have been. Thank goodness I did not grab it out of the oven with my whole hand. Oh my gosh. You talk about pain. My sister, when she was little, actually put her whole hand on the stove top. I've also heard of kids that I knew a family that went to our church. The little boy, who's, I guess, he probably makes me feel old because he's way older now. He's like in first grade, second grade now. But he was a little kid back then. He took an iron and like took it to his face and just like burned his face with the iron. Yeah, I'm not. that would not be okay. I'm glad I wasn't that dumb of a kid. You know, I probably did dumb stuff, but I didn't do like put your hand on the stove, iron your head level of bad. I wouldn't say that I've ever. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't injured myself that much. Yeah, I love the delay, and then he's just like, "What? This kid ironed the side of his head? What the hell? What the hell is wrong with this person? They need mental help. What?" Yeah, he burned himself with an eye. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Honestly, the only bones I've ever broken was my nose right here. You probably can't even tell that anything happened because it wasn't up here, it was here. My mom says my nose looks like it shifted, but I honestly can't tell. But it was the middle of the night. We had gone on a trip. You should make a hydrate command. Oh god. Honestly, that'd probably be a good one to make a command out of, because honestly, I'm always drinking water, and it's probably more of a good thing for me, because sometimes I'll just forget to do it. I mean, honestly, I'm generally pretty good about drinking, but when it comes to streams, I get so focused on stuff that I sometimes forget, so I probably should make a hydrate command. Yeah, I got what you're trying to say. Yeah, like I said, the only bone I've ever broken was my nose. It was when we were on a trip, and my mom, I don't know what was happening in the middle of the night, but she's like, "Don't get up." We were on like a mattress. We only had mattresses, and I was with my parents. And my sister was on like a separate one. I think she was on like a couch thing, and we were on the bed, or on this little mattress thing. And she told me, "Don't get up." And you know what I immediately do, because every kid does this? Yeah, definitely, for sure. I get up immediately, and then I tripped on the edge of the mattress and ran my head straight into a coffee table. My whole like face right here swelled up, and I'm pretty sure that was when I broke it. But honestly, that's the only thing I've ever broken. If that's all I can manage to break my entire life, I will be a happier person. Yeah, I'm 20, and I've only broken one bone. I think I'm doing pretty good. And it was only a little bit. I think I was maybe 13 when I did it. Maybe 11 when I did it. 11 to 13, around in that range. I think I was probably more like 11 when it happened. But again, you can't even tell I broke anything, and it really wasn't that bad. It swelled up that night, maybe was a little puffy the next day, but honestly, it really wasn't that painful. It was painful in the moment, but it could have been a lot worse. Honestly, there's so many situations I think about in life that like could have been worse, but just somehow just ended up just being way less terrible. Like the hand burning thing, I thank goodness my brain just didn't have a total lapse and I just grabbed with my whole hand. It was just that little pinch. Man, like I said, I normally get good sleep, but it's like I normally go to bed, so I'll go to bed at if it's a night that I stay up late, it'll be 11, 12, and then I'll get up around 7. But if I go to bed at like 10:30, 10, you're getting old. Is 20 old? Is 20 old? I don't know. Here's the thing. You think about it. People say 20 is old, but then when you get to 20, you think, well, I don't feel old, but everyone says I'm old. I don't know. I'd say like I'd say the more like proper adult, like grown up, would be like once you hit your 30s. But honestly, I mean, when you're 20, think about it, you're still living your life. Unless you got married like really early on, you're probably still living your life when you're 20. Maybe mid 20s you start getting married, have a family and all that. But before like mid 20s, unless you just really were eager to have kids, you're still living your life and doing everything. And honestly, it's probably the best time of your life. Because you think about it, as a kid, you can't go everywhere and do everything you want. When you're an adult, you can do what you want, make your own decisions. You get to start out your own career. Maybe maybe you start out working for someone and then you start doing your own thing. Or maybe you just are lucky enough to find your own passion and work for yourself. That is true. I still think I would say 30s is when you really feel more like properly grown up adult. But when you're in your 20s, I'd say till like 25, 30, you're not really still fully matured. You still make a lot of the same dumb mistakes that you would make when you're younger, even if you are like early 20s. It's just a bit of a different stage than, I guess, being a kid. You're not technically a kid anymore. Which, honestly, like I said, a lot of people say they'd rather go back to being a kid, but honestly, I wouldn't trade being an adult for going back to being a kid. Yeah, being an adult takes on a lot of responsibilities and stresses and stuff like that, but you get to do so much more and you have so much more freedom that it's honestly... I don't think I want to go back, because then you have to go through school and everything, and yeah, talking to your friends and everything. I'm not saying don't enjoy your childhood. I think it's very important to enjoy and live in the moment. Wow. Honestly, a lot of people by 18 don't have, I guess, that much put together. Are you going to college? You should be close to graduating, I'm assuming. Or graduated already. I gotcha. Makes sense. I went to college. I took a full semester. I didn't when I stopped going to college to do this. I actually did a full semester, so basically all the basics, all like the first set of like required things for any degree plan you want to do at like a community college. I did all of that, so I'm glad I got that over with. So if I do decide to go back to college, I can do that. I think it's always good, at least if you're going to make the decision to go to college, at least do your first semester. I would not recommend dropping out in the middle of the semester. I think one of the dumbest things I've seen people do, unless it's like a serious situation that you can't avoid, never drop out when you're a senior. There's so many seniors that drop out for not a good reason, just because they just don't want to go to school anymore. And it's like, it's your last year. Why not get your degree? It gives you so many more opportunities. I see. Well, to be fair, you're one of the lucky few that has a parent that would do that. Honestly, when I said I didn't want to go to college anymore, and when I said that I wanted to do this, I was really surprised at how supportive my parents were. I think sometimes you're really apprehensive, and a lot of parents, when you tell them you want to play video games for a living, will be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Get a real job? I see, you want to be a doctor. I hope you stick to it. Being a doctor is not easy, and honestly, I think a lot of people probably think that doctors are just like make like so much money, but honestly a lot of doctors are very much underpaid and people just don't realize it. Also, just like for the amount of hours they do, they are not compensated for the amount of work they do. Being a doctor and being in the medical field definitely isn't for everyone, and it definitely takes time to realize whether that's what you want to do or not. But honestly, kudos to anyone that does it, because we definitely need more people in the medical field. It's always an important thing. Are you on mobile or PC? I notice a lot of asterisks. Dude, that's the thing. I don't know why they make the letters on the keyboard so big, because they have so much white. They have so much space, they could make the keys just a little bit bigger. I may just make it a little taller, and then it'd be so much easier. Especially if you have big hands, then when you're trying to type on your phone, it's like the worst. Like when my dad has to text someone, his hands are like his dad's, so it's probably close to like 1.5 times the thickness of my finger. Maybe a little less than that. That's maybe a little egregious. But he's got very big hands. I have smaller hands, like more on my mom's side, but I see. I gotcha. Yeah, when you have really big fingers, then it's a problem. Then you basically have to be like your parents and do like the one finger rather than like thumbs. And then it's kind of annoying, because then you accidentally like press more than one key at a time. I guess in one way I'm kind of glad that I didn't get gigantic hands. My fingers are probably as long as my dad's, but my dad's hands themselves are like much larger, like his palms and everything. We wear around the same shoe size though. He's only barely taller than me. He wears a 13 and I wear a 12. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. My cousin, her husband, is about the same height as me, and I wear 12s, and 12s isn't a big size for how tall I am. I'm like 5'10", 5'11". That's not like a huge shoe size. But he wears like a 9, and I'm like a little bit taller than him. He's got very small feet. I don't know. I'm just glad I don't have like super wide feet. I have decently narrow feet. That is true. It is actually a lot. I mean, to be fair, being a doctor is a lot. I don't know. What's the time frame on being a doctor versus being a lawyer? Kind of both sides are a lot. I guess it depends on what kind of doctor you want to be. If you want to be like head doctor, or what kind of doctor do you actually want to be? What do you want to specialize in? Is there anything you want to specialize in, or more like just like a main doctor at just like a normal hospital? Because that'll definitely kind of change between. Oh, the bar exam? Yeah, the bar exam is kind of crazy. I think you could do it, though. I mean, think about all the celebrities that have done it. I mean, Kim Kardashian, someone that you wouldn't probably think is the most intelligent person in the world, has done it. A bunch of different celebrities and people who you would never think would do it. It's always good to keep options open. I think it's always good to have a backup plan. If you decide that you want to do something and then realize later on that you don't have it, you always make sure your options are open. I think that's always the hardest part. It's just figuring out what you want to do, because you go through all these years of just like, I'm just living my life, I'm being a kid, and then you have that short window of like, okay, now I gotta figure it out. And it's like, no one tells you that you're gonna be, there's no manual of being prepared for knowing what you want to do with the rest of your life. You just kind of have to figure it out as you go. And eventually you'll know when you find what you are really passionate about. And honestly, very few people are willing to take the risk to do what they want to do. I think so many times people are stuck in the situations they are because they were too lazy or too complacent in their situation, and they didn't take the risk to go for what they really wanted. Man, I am really thirsty tonight, aren't I? Hey Kaz, is stream quality good? I'm currently working on uploading this video, so I was worried that the stream might look bad. I mean, honestly, you think about it. Think about the most rich people in the world. Even like old school. Let's talk Henry Ford, Carnegie, anyone like that. Even like modern day. You think about, for instance, Amazon CEO, Jeff Bezos. That guy started his company in a garage. Who would have thought that some guy selling books online in a garage was all of a sudden going to be, at one point in his life, the richest person and the first person to surpass 100 million net worth? Like, who would have thought that? Elon Musk almost went bankrupt doing Tesla. Like, probably most of the percent of the most rich people in the world weren't just handed their riches. I think it's very rare that you see someone that's in such a privileged situation but had the ambition to want more, even more than what they had, and to be successful. A lot of people that are put in privileged situations, when the rug is swept from underneath of them, have no idea what to do with themselves. I also think you just can't let your situation, whether it be good or bad, define what you're gonna do with your life. You can be in the most destitute situation and still change your life around. Maybe it takes longer than someone who's in a privileged situation, but do you really just want to be stuck there, or do you want to work as hard as you can and get to where you want to be? I think you can. I know the phrase, you can do anything you want to do, is kind of cliche at this point, but it's really not that far-fetched to say. I think really you can do anything you want, you just have to want it enough. I mean, time's gonna move on. You can either sit and do nothing with your life, or you can spend the time you have, what limited time we have in this life, which maybe seems sometimes like it's really long, but will end up being very short. For sure. Everything is about dedication. The things that separate, like for instance, let's talk streaming. The things that separate, like top, you think about it, how many millions of streamers, I think it's like less than 1% are like partnered, or like 1% of people are like partnered. And even between those people, the people who are like super successful versus people who are maybe a little less successful, and maybe it's just a matter of time, their work ethic and just generally the amount of dedication they put to content, I think that's one thing I heard that X said, XGC, said that I thought was really interesting, is you can't control the amount of viewers you have, but you can control the content. Everything, like in our industry, everything is it's entertainment. So it's kind of based on you. It's all on you to make the best content. And people aren't going to want to watch something that no one put any time into. You can tell when someone puts time into something versus something that's just like a hobby versus an actual job. I think for me, I'm trying to transition to that, like, I want to dedicate everything. I think for so long I've just kind of been dabbling. And I think that's what's been so miserable is that I just kind of been dabbling around, and I haven't been taking it serious. I'm trying to take it a little more serious now. For instance, I'm doing the VODs channel. Once I start getting better at figuring out timings on getting the VODs out, I want to do the stream videos. I want to do stuff like that. I want to do stuff that's a little bit different than just playing games. Like, for instance, Thursday and Friday, I'm doing the stream about me and the animal stream, and I still want to do drawing streams and other things like that like mix things up and not feel like I'm just tethered down to one thing. But also just finding more like base level things that I want to dedicate time to. But yeah, you're definitely right. Everything does take time, and you can never really judge how quick something's going to happen. I don't think that people who are successful were just lucky. I think that sometimes those things that we call luck are just a product of the amount of time and effort you put into things. I think good things will generally come to you if you are patient enough to work and dedicate yourself. And not everyone's always going to have an easy time. Sometimes people think that the most successful people in the world have no troubles or no problems. But sometimes the more successful you are, the more troubles you honestly take on. Especially if you're in a very public figure, it's even more so the case. Anyways, Kaz, I think I'm gonna get off now. You'll see this in a VOD, so if you want to watch me getting destroyed by King Dice and not actually defeating him for an hour, there's definitely that option. That'll be probably up tomorrow or the next day. I may even wait a day in between doing the next VOD just so I can start working on the videos. But I really did enjoy I did enjoy talking to you and this stream. Even though it was kind of frustrating. I'll practice more off stream so we can actually beat it. I'll probably put it on the schedule next week. Yeah. Bye, Kaz. Like I said, I really enjoyed talking. The more you can get on here and talk and interact, that's probably a streamer's like favorite thing. Especially at such a small size, it's so much easier to interact with individual viewers. I really do appreciate you coming out. And I'll see you when we do the raft stream tomorrow, if you're able to come out. I know time zones and everything. Yeah. It'll be you can either watch it on the Twitch channel, or it'll be out tomorrow or the day after on the VODs channel. And any of the like streams you may have missed, just go over to the VODs channel and you can rewatch them over there. If you just go to my Twitter, there should be a link on one of the recent posts to the VODs channel. So you can watch all the old streams. It's kind of an archive in a way. Alright, bye, Kaz.